Alarm Radio, 106.2 FM.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Keep Women Talking, a show from Peterborough Women's Aid. My name's Mandy and I am your host, and I am joined by my co-host Sue. Sue, how are you?
Hello, I'm good, thank you. Are you?
I'm good. We're back. We
are
here last week.
Only here last week, and we're back again. Only because neither of us are available next week, so
no, we're not. So we're doing a double fixture, aren't we?
Indeed, rather than having a really long break.
Yes. So, how are you, Sue?
I'm really good, thank you.
Good.
Had a lovely weekend.
Good. Well, we've got to talk about it. Lionesses.
Well, yeah, we won. Amazing. Back-to-back champions.
And we won on penalties.
I know.
Which was very exciting in our house.
I didn't watch it. I was doing something else and I was busy, so I missed it all.
Yeah,
I had to catch up later.
I went to see some family, and then I was like, I've got to leave at 4 so I can get home by 5 and watch the football, because we're a bit of a football crazy house. And my youngest son, obviously was hiding for the penalties. But I can't watch it, Mum.
It's just so tense, isn't it, when they're on penalties and something like that.
But so happy for them. I mean, it's just amazing, isn't it? Women's football's come so far.
It has. To think years and years ago you would never even have heard about it.
No.
And now it's everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's incredible and it's amazing and it's a brilliant achievement.
Yeah. So well done, the Lionesses. That's what we're all about, empowering women, equality. I just think they're such good role models, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to them talk afterwards and they were all about inspiring girls.
That's it, and they're all about the team and doing what's best for them, and like you say, and inspiring the next generation to take part in sport.
So yeah, amazing. Well done, Lionesses, Euros.
Yeah, congratulations.
So today's show we are going to be looking at what to do with the kids in the summer holidays. So we're moving a little bit away from domestic abuse today, just because we thought there might be some children out there listening.
We thought we'd go a little bit more light-hearted, didn't we?
We did.
And also not forgetting the mums out there and a bit of self-care.
Yes, so we're going to do a
things
little
that
bit,
you can do for you.
What can you do with your children, and then also what can you do for yourself? Because summer holidays can be
stressful.
They can be stressful.
Tiring.
Yes, they can. There's a lot of organisation goes into summer holidays, isn't there?
There is. Well, you've still got obviously your youngest, George, who obviously just needs adult supervision still, so you've had the stress of organising.
Yeah, and I feel like I've been doing it for years, but I actually have been doing it for years and years, because my oldest is nearly 20, so I'm still organising childcare and can I work from home, or can I drop in at nanny and granddad's, so that in itself is quite stressful when you're trying to work as well, isn't it? And then you get the inevitable call, you know, George has got a tummy ache, can you come and get him? No, because I'm trying to work. And I'm sure he's fine. Just give me some Calpol.
And your stress levels go even further through the roof.
I know. So it is a stressful time for parents, and I'm going to say it, the majority of it does fall on mums.
It does the majority of the time. And, you know, as things are these days, the majority of parents, both parents, are working. And so it does make it really, really difficult. Yeah. Especially during the summer holidays, I think, is always the worst one to organise, because it's still quite limited in what's available.
It's a really long stretch, isn't
it? It is.
Summer holidays.
That's it. And some of the clubs are like, they'll do it for sort of 3 hours a day, which if you're working, you're working a 7.5 hour day, it's a bit pulling your hair out,
and
isn't
also,
it?
it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Childcare is so expensive. So George has gone to like an activity camp thing today. It's £56 a day.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
I mean, it's basically your wages gone, isn't it? If you put your child in full-time childcare during the summer.
I mean, even my eldest daughter, she's 23 now. When I first had her, she was 4 months old and I went back to work. And I went back 4 days a week. But back then, even paying for a nursery took the majority of my wages, but I still wanted that for me, for something to do. Yeah. You know, I had a little bit left over at the end of the month to do this and that with, but the majority of it went on childcare, you know, and prices have rocketed since then.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It really is. Okay, so we're going to talk about what to do with the kids during the summer holidays. We're going to talk about a little bit about self-care. Our question of the week is...
Is
our question of the week is, and I've just realised that quite a few people might not have been able to hear me, and I've rabbited on and on and on.
Just realised Mandy had turned the wrong mic on.
I turned the wrong mic on. So you've just been able to hear Sue.
You may have been able to hear you just might have been very quiet.
Very quiet. So I do apologise. It's the second time I did this last week, didn't I? Turn the wrong mic on.
Well, mine was playing up last week, wasn't it? We've
Yeah.
now had to swap to a different one.
So anyway, we are talking about, just to go over it very quickly again in case no one heard what on earth I was saying, we're talking about what to do with the kids over the summer holidays, and then we're also talking about self-care and how you need to look after yourself as a mum, as a parent.
Or as a woman in general.
Yeah, definitely.
Just things you can do for you.
Yes. So our question of the week is, what do you do to look after yourself?
Yeah, what's your favourite thing to do?
Yes.
What's yours, Mandy?
Mine is, I've got two. Can I have two?
We'll let you have two.
My first one is go to the gym.
I knew that was coming. It's just that time for you, though, isn't it? Away from everything. Don't have to worry about anything. Do what you want to do.
I like going to the gym. I have whatever I'm watching on Netflix on the headphones. Do a really good workout, and then if I've got time, go for a quick swim afterwards. And I love it. And it's just a break from everything. Yeah. And then my second thing is that I do love a good book. But you know, like you, when you've got a busy household, loads of kids and stuff, you still get the inevitable, Mum,
yeah, finding the time to actually focus on a book is quite hard.
So, but my go-to is go to the gym or go running. Yeah. That's my self-care.
See, I love going to the gym, but in terms of self-care, I find that swimming's the best thing. I think because it's so repetitive, and just swimming up and down just completely clears my head. Yeah. And I, forget everything, and it's just me. I basically ignore everyone around me.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? And it's very calming. Something about being in the water is really calming as well, isn't it?
And then I'm going to have two as well because I love getting my nails done.
Oh. At Peterborough Women's Aid, we are a bit of a nail organisation, aren't we? We all have.
Many of us have our nails done.
We all have. Put your hand. Can you put your hands near you two?
I don't know. I'm going to be able to see.
We all have lovely nails.
Yeah. And again, my nail lady's absolutely amazing and love her to bits. It's just, we go, we chat, we gossip.
You know what? That's a bit therapeutic as well, isn't it? Because my nail lady, who's also my friend, I really look forward to seeing her because I see her maybe every 3 or 4 weeks, and that's what we do. She does my nails, but we're actually just there to gossip,
just having a chat while we're there, have a catch up.
Yeah. I tell you what I don't like for self-care, and maybe people think I'm a bit weird, I don't enjoy a spa day or a massage.
See, I find that really odd. I love a spa day. Absolutely. But then you're quite active and you like to be on the go constantly.
Yeah, so when we went on holiday this year, I went for a rejuvenating spa and massage session. And
why would you go when you know you don't like it?
We were in this spa hotel thing, and I thought I've never really done it.
So you thought you'd make the most of it.
I'm going to do it, and it started with the ladies kind of in the spa thing undressing me, which felt a bit weird anyway. And then they gave me a towel, and
they don't normally undress you.
No, and I think maybe because I was in Turkey, it was like Turkish bath type situation. And then they put me in a sauna for 10 minutes, and they could kind of shut the door. This was the hottest sauna I've ever been in, and the minute I got in there, I was like, can't breathe, I don't like it, I need to get out. So I think I survived about 3 minutes, and then just came out and went, I can't do it. And they were like, get back in. I was like, I don't want to do it. And then I went through to, after I had the sauna, I went through to this like Turkish bath thing, and they I lay down and they exfoliated me. And then, I don't know how to describe this, but they said they were going to do like a wash or something. And they had soap in like a bin bag, I suppose. And they opened up the bin bag and kind of swished it around, and they filled it with air. And then they dropped it on you.
Right.
And it exploded, and all the foam went over you. And they did this like 5 or 6 times. And it was nice because it was like lovely warm foam, and then they did all of this. And then this bit of the Turkish bath ended with them getting buckets of water and literally throwing it at me. So like stand up. And
Was it cold water?
Yeah. So I'm like, I don't know if I'm enjoying this or if I'm not enjoying it. And then the whole thing concluded with a massage. And I just wanted to leave at that point. I was like, I just want to go back to the swimming pool and the kids and go down the water slide. I was getting really bored. And he was like, relax.
Really bored.
Relax. I was
See,
like, this is really
lovely.
boring. This is really boring.
I love a massage.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a spa.
It's just not your idea of fun, is it?
It's not my idea of fun at all. My idea of fun is walking up Snowdon or something.
Each to their own.
So we want to hear from you. What is your best self-care activity? You can call on 01733 602 133. You can text on 074 119 1062, or you can comment on live stream, Facebook, YouTube or Twitch. So we are going to talk about activities to do with your children in the summer holidays. But Sue, I've got a question for you. When you were younger, so when you were a child, what did you enjoy doing in the summer holidays?
See, we very often would go down to, I suppose it was a river in effect, but it had this part which had like a gravel beach. And it was really shallow, so you could go down there, paddle in the water, you could catch little tiny fish. And we used to get, as we got older, we used to jump on our bikes and ride down there and just spend all day down there, basically.
Oh, nice.
And it's just one of those things that I remember from childhood that we regularly used to do. It's just having that freedom.
I was just about to say about freedom. Do you think that it's changed now with children, that children don't have the freedom that we used to have growing up? I mean, I can remember, like you, being out on my bike from the age of eight or nine, maybe, around the village, and
that's it.
Just playing
completely
out,
carefree. Yeah, never used to worry about anything.
No, but it's kind of changed now,
it has.
Isn't it?
I think the world's changed, definitely.
Yeah.
Or maybe I don't know whether we're just more aware of the risks that there are now.
Yes.
But I suppose there's more traffic on the roads and stuff like that comes into it as well.
There's more traffic on the roads. There's, like you say, there's more awareness about risk to children. You know, we've got mobile phones. We talk about this all the time, don't we? But we've got the influence of mobile phones. And
I think, I grew up in a village, and I think everyone pretty much knew everyone else. So even when I went to the river, there was probably an adult there that I knew. And they would just probably generally watch. I mean, obviously I wasn't aware at the time, but they probably kept an eye on everyone just to make sure that everyone was all right.
Yeah.
And, my parents would have done the same if we were somewhere and there was other children there. And I just don't think that exists anymore.
No.
I mean, I know where I live now. I know my neighbours to say hello to, and a few of them I talk to more than others. But there's an awful lot of people in my road that I don't know.
No. And it's funny, isn't it? So we've just moved house and we've moved on, literally onto the village green in our village. I know more people now in the last 5 weeks than I've ever known. Everyone stops and talks. Oh, you've moved onto the village green, and then you've got the dog walkers outside. So if I'm gardening, everyone comes over and talks to you. Yeah. And it's lovely.
Which is lovely, yeah.
And we're lucky because now George, my youngest, all his friends play on the village green. So now I can keep an eye out for him.
It's easier for him to go out and play with his friends.
Yeah. But I think times have changed, so that there's no more, like you say, just going down the river and mucking about all day, and your mum not worried about where you are or wanting to locate you on Snapchat or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've got an older brother, and I can just remember as a child that he'd jump on his bike first thing in the morning. He'd go into the next village to meet his mate. They'd play football all day, and he'd come home when the streetlights came on.
Yeah, I know. So it's really hard for parents now, isn't it? Because there are more perceived risks to children, that we don't just have this, like you say, jump on your bike and go off for the day, especially the young ones. I mean, my middle one's 16, and that's what he does.
Yeah.
He goes off on his bike, and he goes off and he'll come home whenever, but, he's 16. But for the younger children, it is more about parents knowing where children are, which is completely understandable, isn't it?
And family dynamics have changed considerably now as well. I mean, my mum was basically a stay-at-home mum for the majority of my childhood. She did go back to work part-time, but she worked in a school, so she was always around for school holidays. My dad worked long hours and was really busy. Where, like I said earlier, majority of both parents these days do work.
Yeah, and it's really hard, really, really, really hard, isn't it? So, what can you do with children during the summer holidays, especially when it's raining? And I have a bit of a thing, and it's really, really difficult to keep children off PlayStations, isn't it, or whatever.
And that's the thing these days, isn't it? During the school holidays, they want to chill out as much as what we do when we're not at work. And like you said, their go-to is video games.
It's a PlayStation, or I know, like
Xbox.
Yeah, if I say to George, "Oh, come on off your PlayStation," the next thing I know is nick my mobile phone and he's watching whatever he's watching on that.
That's it. Or they're watching the TV or on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, and you don't want your children to grow up attached to a screen, do you? But it just seems like normal now. Yeah.
And I think this is the thing, isn't it? The next generation are basically growing up with all this technology.
Yeah.
And one of my biggest bugbears, I'm going to have to put this out there.
Go on.
Is when you're sat in a restaurant and a very young child has an iPad or a phone sat in front of them.
Yes.
And I think those times are about conversation.
Yes, yeah.
You know, and teaching them how to talk to each other, how to sit at a table, how to be respectful when you're sitting at the table, how to eat nicely and all the rest of it. But that's one of my bugbears.
Well, it's a bit one of my bugbears, because when we were on holiday, I had, we were not necessarily like we're just having dinner or whatever, and there was one point where I was the only one that wasn't on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, the big boys were playing a game against each other. George was doing something, and so I was doing something else on his phone. I thought, where's the art of conversation gone here?
Yeah, that's it.
But then are we just being grumpy and miserable?
Well, this is it. Is it just an age thing where we're just getting old and that's the way of the world as it is now? Because, I mean, you know, gadgets and technology are absolutely amazing and very much have their place in the world. But, I mean, I can remember carrying around a bag full of colouring books and pens everywhere I went when my girls were young.
Yeah.
And you know, books to read and things like that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that wait when you're in a restaurant does seem to go on forever.
It is. Yeah, it does.
Anyway, things you can do.
We're just putting the world to rights.
We are. It's one of those days, isn't it?
Right, what can we do to keep our little ones entertained during the summer holidays?
So I really like all the old-fashioned games.
I can tell by the list.
Can you tell?
I love them.
I've written this list that goes on forever. One of the big things that my girls used to love when they were little was building a den.
Oh, well, yeah.
So, you know, all the throws, all the quilt covers used to come out the cupboard. The cushions used to come off the sofa. And, you know, they'd make a den in the lounge or whatever, and they'd sit and have their little picnic in there. Used to have a whale of a time.
I am still in the world of dens. George loves a den.
Yeah.
He will make a den, and then he'll want to sleep in the den.
Yeah.
Do everything in the den. Love a den.
Yeah, and similar to a den, I can still remember my youngest daughter. I can't remember what we'd had delivered. We'd had something delivered in it. It must have been like a fridge freezer or something. We had this massive cardboard box. Well, she cut windows out of this cardboard box, made herself a little stool with a cushion in it. She sat in this cardboard box for hours playing whatever she was playing. And I can still remember to this day that it turned into something else, and she wrote her friend's address on the outside of this box and went, "Mummy, can you take me to the post office and post me to my friend's house?"
Oh, that's so cute.
Because she wanted to go and play with her friend.
Oh. Love a den. Yeah.
Cardboard boxes as well.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
You can make all sorts out of a cardboard box, no matter how big or how small.
Yeah.
And kids love a cardboard box.
They do.
Being creative, and that, it's brilliant. And then things like hide and seek, and that are always good. most of the time.
I
round
mean,
the
I'm
house.
still in the world of hide and seek as well. So I stupidly, like a couple of years ago, I said to George, who does have a few additional needs, we started playing hide and seek before bed.
That's it, Mandy. Roll them up before bed when you're meant to be calming them down.
So every night, Mum, can we play hide and seek? And I just couldn't get out of it because once you've
got
started
in that
something,
habit
you've
then.
started something. So every night we had to play hide and seek, and every night I had to pretend that I didn't know where he was, and then blah, 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 blah. And then it would like put half an hour onto the bedtime routine. Yeah. But luckily, we've changed the bedtime routine now, and we're reading a book, which for George is quite... I read a chapter and he reads a chapter. Yeah. Reading a book about a pizza murderer.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and things like Simon Says.
Love Simon
What's
Says.
the time, Mr. Wolf?
I'll tell you what, love Simon Says in our house because my partner's called Simon. So whenever he said, this only lasts so long, but if I'll be like, Simon Says. Anyway.
And then things like, I mean, we used to travel quite a lot because when my girls were really young, we lived up near Manchester, so we used to travel down to Peterborough quite a lot to see my parents. I Spy went on for hours. And that when we were in the car journey. And when they were younger, we used to do I Spy something which was the colour something rather than objects, because obviously they didn't know their letters very well at that age and that. And then it evolved to the letters later on. I
Spy's a good one. And currently we have yellow car.
Yes.
So if you see a yellow car, for some reason I get a punch on the arm.
Whoever's near. Do you not just get a point if you manage to spot the yellow car first?
No, whoever's near George gets a punch on the arm. That's the yellow car game in our world.
Not the best yellow car game.
I
know. And then things like charades, hangman, Pictionary. And then I don't know whether you remember this. There used to be a game that you used to play at parties where you used to have a tray of various different objects, which was covered with a tea towel.
Yes,
and you used to show everyone for a certain amount of time, and then you'd take an object away and they had to guess what that object was that you'd taken away.
I do. That's a really good game.
Yeah, because you can use that. It's free. You can use anything from around the house.
Yes.
Toys, kitchen objects, whatever.
Yeah. And is it Pictionary? Let me describe it. So it's a board game, and you've got I'm not very good at describing things. You've got lots of boards and you put them together. Oh, it's not called Pictionary.
Oh, that's Pictureka. We've got that.
Oh, that's such a good one.
Yeah, where you have it's got loads and loads of tiny little pictures in, and you have to find the specific item.
Love Pictureka. That can keep you going and going and going. It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's a really good game.
Yeah.
Definitely done that once.
Tell me about balloon volleyball.
So it's more for outside. Well, no, you could play it inside, to be fair, if you've got a room that's big enough. Blow up a balloon, keep it off the floor, see how many hits you can do, backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Kept my girls amused for hours.
Yeah, I like that one.
Again. And then obviously if it is a decent game, all those things can move outside. Mm-hmm. And things like water painting outside. So if you've got patio or a concrete area outside, paintbrush and water, paint away and anything you like. Obviously it doesn't leave the mess behind.
Do you have to have a certain paint?
You just use water, Mandy. Water.
Oh, I'm just using water. I'm not actually using paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
Water painting.
Okay,
so
fine.
You just a tub of water, you can paint things, it dries up in the sun.
I'm with you.
Doesn't leave a mess behind.
I was a bit worried we might get a thing of Dulux and stuff.
No, please don't use Dulux. But it's good for little tiny ones as well, because it holds their attention.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Because obviously as the sun dries it all disappears and they can just keep on and on and on. And that. Bug hunts.
That's all I can say to that. Ugh.
If your children are fascinated by nature, it's brilliant fun.
I think they are. I'm not. If there's a spider anywhere, I'm out of it.
That's it. You can either do it in your garden, you can go to the park, on the way to the park. You can buy little magnifying glasses.
Oh, and you can buy like little test tubes and stuff, can't you? Little bug kits and whatever.
It.
Yeah.
And then you can go back home, look them up on the internet, find out what they are, find out all about them.
Yep. Love that.
And that. Do you remember doing treasure hunts as a child?
Right, so, yes, I do. And when I saw this on the list, Have you ever heard of geocaching?
Yes.
So I
Modern day treasure
I
hunt.
went through a phase of doing that with the
Did
kids.
you?
Yeah, and we really enjoyed it. So it's basically, it's an app, isn't it? And you get a map, and someone has left something, like the one that we found was left under a tree in a park, and it directs you, and then you can leave something, and then someone...
So is this an app that anyone can have access to?
Yeah, it's geocaching.
Oh,
it's
right.
Really good. And there's loads, like really like locally. You would
Oh,
think
I never knew it.
It's a really good, like, get out there and follow the map and geocache.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because I think I've done it when I've been to like Centre Parks or somewhere.
Yeah.
They did a similar sort of thing there.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
And that, but I didn't realise there was an app where you can just turn up anywhere,
Just
basically.
rock up and there's someone's buried something or stuck something on a tree, and then you can either leave it or you can plant your own thing and put it on the map that you've done it. It's really cool.
Sounds like great fun. I have to look that one up.
Yes. Right, we're going to have a quick advert break in a minute. Remember that we are asking you what is your favourite self-care activity thing to do, and we'll give you the numbers after the break.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio after this short ad break.
Mirage Wedding and Catering Services have everything to make your special day, party or celebration one to remember for all the right reasons. As well as quality catering, freshly made with seasonal produce, Mirage supplies stages, lighting and house lights, decor and marquees, Chivari chairs and table hire, attentive staff, supercars and so much more. Call 07860 125 092 or visit MirageWeddingsUK.com. Also across all social media. Mirage, making every wedding better.
Moving house? Feeling overwhelmed? Boxes everywhere? Ivet Self Storage can help. Our secure, clean and modern facility, Peterborough's preferred choice, gives you the extra space you need with 24/7 security and easy access. So instead of tripping over boxes, store them with us and breathe easy. Visit Ivet, spelt IVATT, selfstorage.co.uk today. Because moving is hard enough.
It's healthy, nutritional and halal. It's The Lads, your first choice for burgers, pittas, wraps and flame-grilled lamb chops and peri-peri chicken. Now with 5 fantastic new flavours, plus sides, grilled salads and milkshakes too. Open daily from 11:30 until 11 p.m. Call in at 15 Calgate in Peterborough. Order for collection online at thelads.co.uk or by calling Peterborough 562287 or place your Lads delivery order at ubereats.co.uk.
Could you spare a few hours each month to provide support to people who are going through tough times? If so, Peterborough Samaritans are looking for volunteers who are empathetic and open-minded, and we'd love to hear from you. We run regular information sessions where you can find out more about what it means to volunteer for Samaritans. If you are at least 18 years of age and would like to know more, please email volunteer@peterboroughsamaritans.co.uk.
Whether you're eating in or ordering for collection or delivery, Big Mouth at 349 Lincoln Road in Peterborough is the place for all the family favourites you know and love. But now it's even better, as loaded fries, grilled and smashed burgers, peri-peri strips and wings have been added to Big Mouth's mouth-watering menu of pizzas, chicken and so much more. Call in today, order for delivery via Uber Eats or call 01733 201020. Big Mouth's open 11 till 2, 7 days a week.
Do you own a restaurant or takeaway? Cater Fair is an expert supplier of new and used commercial catering equipment. Visit caterfair.co.uk for quality equipment on sale at the lowest prices, or call us on 01733 310 115 or visit us at 11 Royce Road, Fengate, Peterborough.
Craving authentic Desi flavors? Look no further than Desi Restaurant. From midday until 1 in the morning, enjoy our homemade specialties that will transport your taste buds. Indulge in tantalizing papri chaat and savor the rich Chersi Kadahi. Treat your friends to our fresh 1 kilogram Chersi lamb handi. Plus, get 2 12-inch pizzas for $11.95. Located at 298 Lincoln Road, we deliver from lunchtime until 1 a.m. Call 01733 555 795 now to order and experience Desi Restaurant's flavors.
Peterborough's community radio station, Salam Radio, 106.2 FM.
Good afternoon. You are listening to Keep Women Talking, a show from Peterborough Women's Aid. I'm Mandy and I'm with Sue. Hello, Sue.
Hello.
We are talking about things to do with kids during the summer holidays. And our question of the week is, what self-care activity do you do to look after yourself? So you can call us on 01733 602 133. 074 119 1062, or you can comment on our Facebook, YouTube or Twitch. So tell us what you enjoy doing for your self-care. So Sue likes to swim and have her nails done, and I like to go to the gym. We're quite fitness freaks, pair of us,
we are, aren't we?
I think when you're getting a bit older.
I think it's a certain age.
You kind of panic and think, okay, I need to sort myself out now.
I know. I've got a real thing. I hit a big birthday next year and I've sort of gone into panic mode slightly.
Do you hit a big birthday next
do.
year? I hit a big birthday the year after.
Yeah. So I think I've gone into panic mode slightly, and it's I need to sort myself out.
I'm pretending that just isn't happening.
Well, yeah, I am sort of as well. And it's horrible, isn't it, when you suddenly think I'm getting old?
Well, there's been talk of parties and stuff. And no.
No, I had a surprise party for my last big birthday.
Did you?
Yeah. And parties aren't really my thing, to be fair.
No.
But it was lovely. I had a great time.
No, party. I like going to parties.
Yeah.
But I don't like it if it's my party,
Yeah.
because I never feel relaxed or I'm enjoying myself.
That's it.
Because I want everyone else to enjoy themselves.
I don't like being the centre of attention.
No, so I'd rather just...
Yeah, says the woman sat in front of a microphone and live on YouTube. The thing is, we forget about that when we're sat in the studio, don't we?
Just like we're sat at work having a chat, really, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're talking about children's activity.
We are talking
to keep
about
those,
children's activities.
Little ones amused during this very long summer holidays.
Yes. Car washing.
Yeah. What's it called? What's the saying? Two birds with one stone.
With one stone. Yes.
Get your car clean. It's only because, do you know what, this came on my list because I thought my car is absolutely filthy and desperately needs washing. Okay. And when the girls were younger, we used to make it a thing sometimes that, give them a sponge.
Did you pay them?
Might not have done.
A little bit of pocket money.
Might have got an ice cream afterwards.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah. Used to be a great thing. Give them a sponge. They used to love helping.
Yeah. True.
And that. Especially on a warm day.
What's this? Yoga, Cosmic Kids?
Yeah. So on the internet, there's this amazing yoga program called Cosmic Kids. Mm-hmm. And it's a lady who does yoga exercises aimed at primary school children. Mm-hmm. But she does it to loads of different themes. So one day it might be like a certain animal. It might be a Disney character.
Oh.
And there's hundreds and hundreds of them. And they are absolutely amazing. And obviously yoga's really good for children. It's very calming, very relaxing. But yeah, I'd really recommend searching it.
Oh, I like
that. She's on YouTube. And like I say, there's hundreds of different programs. But if your child's interested in yoga...
And that's a really good indoor activity, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's raining.
Yeah, absolutely.
As is the next one, dance party.
A dance party. Used to love a dance party. Whack some music on.
Do you think dance parties are more girls' things?
Not always.
No.
Not always. Depends what sort of music your children are into and that, and their ages.
Yeah.
And that, but yeah, open to anyone, I would say.
I enjoy a dance party.
Yeah. And then it can sort of go into musical statues, musical chairs, depending on how many children you've got.
I think musical chairs is just a health and safety don't you?
Depends how aggressive your child is to winning.
I can remember children
now.
getting proper injured playing musical chairs.
What, they get barged out the way?
You do, don't you?
Maybe we'll stick with musical statues or musical bumps as well. When the music stops and you have to sit down.
Yeah, I've seen injuries with that one as well. Because kids just let their legs go, don't they?
You've been to some dodgy parties, Mandy. And one thing I can remember, maybe this is a girly thing, is putting on a play or performance for your parents.
Yes.
I can remember very often doing this, where you'd do a little bit of a song and a dance or a bit of an act. and that for them and put a performance on. I even remember making tickets and trying to sell tickets and all sorts.
That's really girly.
You know, popcorn and things are essential for things like that.
Yep.
You have to have snacks.
And then talking about food, baking.
Yeah.
Well, you've got your kitchen aid.
I have it.
You?
Didn't have it when the girls were younger. But yeah, baking cakes, making biscuits, or even decorating biscuits. If you're not a baker, buy like little blank sponge cakes or plain digestive biscuits or rich tea biscuits. Get some ice in, put it on, get some little sprinkly bits.
Yep.
And that, great fun. And keep the children really amused. And then they've got their own snacks and that as well.
Let's get some good ones off the list.
So we've got things like getting them out in the garden, planting some flower or vegetable seeds, particularly over the summer if you're doing veg and that. It's really nice for them to be able to see something grow and having that responsibility of taking care of things. A lot of children thrive on that.
I'll tell you what, one of my best investments for the kids, when George was little, like baby, and then had the other two, so 3 boys, I couldn't handle being indoors all day. If the weather was bad, I just go, I was like, I need to get out. And so I bought all of the kids all in one. Yeah. What
like waterproof.
Waterproof.
Yeah,
things.
suits.
And we, even if it was chucking it down with rain, we would go out.
Yeah.
And even we just walk around the village, wellies on.
Puddle jumping.
And I tell you what, as a mum, it made me feel so much better getting out of the house and just doing fresh air. Didn't care if I got soaked, didn't care if the kids got soaked, but it just felt a little bit of like freedom.
Fresh air, yeah. And sometimes, like you say, when you're confined within 4 walls, you can get a bit stir crazy, can't you?
You can, yeah.
And the kids tend to get agitated, and it's hard work keeping them amused when they're stuck inside all day.
Yeah,
especially when you don't want them to sit in front of the TV, and then they get bored with that anyway a lot of the time.
Yeah. Board games. What's your favourite board game? This is a tough question, isn't it?
It is. I've always liked Cluedo.
I like Cluedo.
Anything but Monopoly. I absolutely detest Monopoly. It just goes on forever. And some people absolutely love Monopoly, but it's just not for me.
Monopoly's not for me. I tell you what is popular in our house, not so much with George, but still with the big boys, is Risk.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember?
I remember Risk. Haven't played that for years.
That goes on for hours.
Yeah.
And they really enjoy that. They get proper into it.
Yeah, I remember having that as a child and playing that.
I personally, the older I get, enjoy a game of Scrabble.
Yeah, don't mind a game of Scrabble.
Yeah.
Although my word vocabulary isn't great.
Oh, mine's rubbish.
In things like that, I tend to just go completely blank and can't think of things.
Yeah, I do like bed.
3 letters and you're done.
And also, as I get older, don't mind a game of chess.
No, I like a game of chess.
Do you?
I used to work. I know. I used to work in a school that was a special needs school, and one of the children that I worked with, he was a very, very intelligent little boy, and he absolutely adored playing chess. So I became quite good at it because he was amazing at it. He used to beat me every single time, and he'd had chess lessons and that. And yeah, I really got into it. But it's been a while since I've played, and I think
like
you lose those skills.
Yeah. Now, the only thing, and everyone laughs at me with my chess playing, is when I play chess, I have to be at board level to make my moves. So if the chess is here, the board's
here. So you
here,
have to duck down.
Can't hear me now, but I have to go like this to make my move so I can see where it's going. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't visualise it from above.
You want one of those... was it on Harry Potter where they had the giant chessboard? I think they did, where they stood on the chess pieces.
I have to visualise it a bit like a road of where they're going.
Like you can visualise that move and what's going to happen.
That. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Interesting.
One of your quirks. So yeah, board games are amazing, and even now we've still got a raft of board games at home.
We have.
That come out every so often.
Stratego's another one.
Oh, is that like the little card? Well, not cards, castle, but they're like discs.
Yeah, it's like a battle thingy again.
Yeah. Oh, you like the strategic games in your household?
I don't. Everyone else does. I don't have the patience, obviously.
Yeah. Other things, junk modelling. If you know, empty your recycling bin, especially for the little ones. Bit of PVA glue. It's amazing what they can come up with. And one of the other things that we used to play when we were in the school that I used to work with was they used to make paper planes. Because they can come, it's amazing, especially with the internet now. You can fold them into so many different shapes.
We have a paper plane making book that gives you all the different models. Like this is a Spitfire, that's a jet.
Not the old fold it in half, fold the wings back that we used to do as a child.
This is professional aeroplane making. It's really cool. But that is Grandad's job. Grandad is the paper
Grandad's
plane
job
person.
And then you can see who's flies the furthest. You can, if you've got a single child, you can just measure and see how far they fly, inside or outside, depending on the weather.
Yeah. So lots of ideas about what you can do with the children over the summer holidays. My thoughts on it are get them out down the park.
I mean, we used to go to the park every day. Yeah.
Go to the park, doesn't cost anything.
Absolutely.
Gets fresh air in the lungs.
Yeah. Burn some energy off.
More likely to sleep. Job done.
Yeah, that's it. Take a football with you. You can come up with various games with that as well. Take a picnic, make a day of it if it's nice.
Yeah, it's perfect. So that's about looking after the kids. What can you do with the kids during the summer holidays? But it's really important as mums, as parents, that we look after ourselves. So this is our question of the day. What is your favourite self-care activity? So you can call us on 01733 602 133. You can text on 074 119 1062, or you can comment on our Facebook, YouTube or Twitch.
And it's really important, I think, to take that time for yourself, especially if you are at home and you've got children there. Because like I say, it is exhausting keeping them entertained day in, day out. And you do need to take time for yourself to do something.
Yeah.
And that could be something, it's easy, like you mentioned, reading a book. Take yourself away for 10 minutes.
Yes. Yeah.
Leave them to watch TV for a short while and take that 10 minutes just to take yourself off somewhere nice.
Yeah, definitely. So we've got a bit of a list of self-care activities. What's the first one, Sue?
So this is about feeling as though you've achieved something.
Right.
So, I think we've all got a to-do list, and that either mentally or in physical presence and that. So pick one thing on that list, get it done, tick it off. I love a to-do list.
I love a to-do list. I have a to-do list. I'll have like a home to-do list, and then I have a work to-do list.
Yeah, and I live by a list at work.
Love it.
And that it's just so nice to see when you cross things off. By the time because I tend to do a weekly to-do list for work, and by the time I've got to Friday, if I've got loads of stuff crossed off, it's like I've had a good week.
It feels so good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, definitely. Feel
have
as
you
though
ever
you've
put
achieved
something on your to-do list which you know is like incredibly easy, just so you can cross it off? Like, check emails, put that on my to-do list, and then I've crossed it off.
Yeah. Also, you definitely know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I need to email Mandy and ask her about so and so.
Yeah.
It's like, done that. Cross it off. But it is, isn't it? It's knowing that that sense of achievement.
Yeah.
And I think my memory is terrible these days as well, so I have to write everything down, otherwise I'll forget.
Yeah.
Painting your nails, we've already talked about.
Yes.
I have my fingernails done, but my toenails I do myself.
Exactly, me too.
And I like it when they're just done.
Hardly anyone sees my toes, only in summer, so I find that a bit boring. But there is something about, I think, having nice nails whilst working on the laptop.
So you can admire them.
Yeah. So I'm like, my nails look nice.
Yeah. And I think when you're meeting people as well, it always looks nice if you've got nice nails.
Yeah, definitely.
And, neat and tidy and trimmed and that. Having a nice relaxing bath or a shower.
No, this links in.
prefer.
So we don't have a bath at our house.
Not at all.
Nope. We've only got a shower.
See, but I'm a shower girl.
I'm a shower girl. George enjoys a bath because he can lay in it and play.
Yeah.
But one of these things on the list is have a shower with all the lights off.
It's a sensory thing. I think because lights in bathrooms can be quite harsh and quite bright.
Yeah.
So by turning the lights off.
Are we talking like pitch black?
Well, possibly, if that's your thing. Well, you could do candlelight.
Candlelight would be nice.
See, a lot of people like a bath, don't they?
They do.
With candlelight. Never been my thing because I'm not a bath person and I'm not one for sitting in the bath. I'd get bored.
Well, there's something about sitting in your own dirt, basically, isn't there?
Yeah. That's it. I very, very rarely have a bath.
And if I were to have a bath, I want to read my book.
Yes.
So I can't do that by candlelight, can
You
I?
might struggle a bit. So you might need that bright bathroom light on.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, it's about taking that time for you and that space for you.
Yes.
And it's great if you've got a lock on the bathroom door and you can lock the children out.
Yeah.
When they're safe, obviously, and there's someone else to keep an eye on them. Not just to escape them while they cause havoc around the house, doing goodness knows what. And I love this one. This is literally, as it says on the list, it says cuddle a pet, child or pillow.
Oh.
So any of those things, depending if your child's annoyed you that day or not.
Yeah.
You know, but we've got a dog at home, and bless him, he'll be 15 in September, so he's very old. He plods around, he's full of arthritis, virtually blind, virtually deaf, but he still comes for a cuddle. He's just so sweet. I think cuddling a pet and it's just very, very relaxing.
We have a cat, and she was my mum's cat, and she was from a home, so she wasn't very kind of settled and stuff. So she won't sit on your lap. But sorry, I'm making myself laugh before I even say it. What she does do is, she will, if you've got your feet up, she will sit next to you and lick your toes.
Ooh.
Obviously, she loves it.
I've got a thing about feet.
She will sit next to lick your toes and then like rub herself against your feet.
Oh no, I've got a real negative thing about feet. No. But the cat obviously enjoys it.
The cat, yeah, and it's not just my toes.
It's anyone's. She's not fussy.
And she dribbles while she's doing it, so she really enjoys it. She like proper enjoys it.
I think that's something to do with the salts or something, isn't it?
I think it must be, but she really
your body
enjoys
releases.
it. So.
And that. Yeah, and if you haven't got a pet, you haven't got a child, cuddly toy, a pillow, just especially if you've got quite a firm pillow.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's always a good thing. Writing a list of 10 things you're grateful for. And I think this is something we forget. Day-to-day life, we can be quite negative as human beings. A lot of people look for the negative and look at things that have gone wrong that day.
I think generally, like, people moan a lot.
Yeah.
Don't they?
I don't know whether that's a British thing.
I don't know. I mean, I'm a bit of a moaner, negative.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, I am too. And I think sometimes you have to turn that around and look at the things that have gone well that day. Look at, things that you're grateful for.
I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. How often do we say, I don't know, when you're sat down in the evening or something, you're like, this has been a really good day. Yeah. Look what we've done today. Or that was fun when we went out and did this. Or I enjoyed that.
That's it. And when you're sat at home tearing your hair out because you've got the children there for 6 weeks and they've driven you bonkers that day because they've been, Mum, can I have a snack? Mum, I'm bored. Mum, what can we do now? Mum. But you're with your children.
Exactly.
And not everyone gets that opportunity, and for whatever reason, and doesn't have the chance to spend that time with them and be there for them. I think sometimes we forget that.
We do, and it's about changing our mindset, isn't it? To think, actually, I'm really lucky to be spending time with my kids.
Yeah. Or if the weather's been particularly nice that day and you've, like you say, you've managed to sit in the garden and enjoy the weather a bit.
Yeah.
No, like you say, I think it's about changing that mindset to actually appreciate these things and to be grateful for the small things in life.
Love that, Sue. I wish we could end the show just on that statement, saying just be grateful for the small things in life, everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm lucky where I live. I can walk literally 2 minutes down the road and I can get round to a beautiful nature area where there's a lake and all woodlands and everything. And, when I walk through there, it's just so nice. And I think sometimes you get a bit blasé about it.
Agreed.
And there are times where I've walked out there and I've thought, you know what, I'm lucky to live here.
Yes.
And I'm lucky to have this on my doorstep.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful space for adults and children to use. I mean, I used it when my children were small. They learned to ride their bikes around there. I've walked my dog around there numerous times. Mm-hmm. And you can meet, you can chat to people. Everyone's really friendly. So
I think you're right. I think I don't know if it is British people, I don't know if it's the world we live in, but there is a lot of negativity, isn't there? Like all of the time, like constantly. So maybe we could do a show on like positive affirmation vibes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And changing that mindset.
Yeah.
And looking at the more the positive things
Positive
in day-to-day life, not just the big things
No.
in life. And that, you know, that you've been on holiday.
Yeah.
That I'm very jealous of. I'm in desperate need of a holiday. So
else?
and even things like I said, you know, going out for a walk and having that time.
Oh, I love
either
a walk.
on your own or with, you know, your children or your family or your partner, and just enjoying that time.
Yesterday morning, I obviously love going to the gym, love running. George is obsessed at the moment with the skateboard park. So I thought, 2 birds with 1 stone. Got him up, said, right, what we're going to do is, I'm going to run next to you. We're going to go to the skateboard park, but I'm going to run next to you while we go there. While he was on the skateboard park, I ran around the field. So I got my workout done. And then we both went into, you know, those mini gyms that they have outside.
I like the outdoor gym. Yeah.
We both went and did a little workout together. Happy days.
Yeah, because there's loads of those around now, isn't there?
Really
Various parks around Peterborough,
Yeah.
they all have the outside gym equipment,
Yeah.
which is absolutely brilliant because it's accessible for most people.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And then if you're not so much of an active person and you like cooking, perhaps it might be that you make a special meal, a special dish, and just enjoy that moment, either with or without your children, depending on your preference. And one thing that a lot of people find really relaxing is colouring.
A lot of the ladies we work with enjoy colouring, don't they?
That's it. And you get all these adult colouring books now, so, you know, more detailed pictures and that, and they're incredible. And that what you can do with them.
And it's a sense of achievement when you're finished.
Yeah.
It's a bit like a jigsaw, isn't it, as well?
That's it. And it doesn't matter how artistic you are, because the picture's already there, it will look amazing afterwards. Because I think sometimes, even though we can all be artists and we can all draw, we can all create pieces of artwork, I think we can be very self-critical.
Yes.
But if you're doing colouring in, it's going to look
really
amazing.
relaxing, isn't it? It's really nice.
Definitely. I think in a programme previously we've talked about breath work and just breathing, taking time to take those deep breaths. There's various patterns and that the people use, either breathing in and then letting it go slowly, breathing in, holding and letting go, whatever works for you. Again, just taking those few minutes to breathe, and that can settle all your body down.
And it's okay, isn't it, to have a time out from the kids, as long as the kids are, you know, safe. And I've done this, especially, I really struggle in the mornings getting George ready and me ready for work and getting out at a certain time. And sometimes I just have to say to him, I'm taking a time out, and I'll just remove myself and go into another room, sit down, calm myself a bit, because what I don't want to do is end up screaming and yelling at him, calm myself down a bit. And that also seems to calm him down. So then I'm like, okay, come on, babe, let's start again. I need you to get dressed, to go, you know, do your stuff. And that's okay as a mum to do that.
Absolutely, isn't it? Definitely. And children as well, they have different techniques which calm them. Some children need that space and that silence in which to regulate themselves and bring themselves down. Other children need to be talked through that.
Yes.
Other children need distraction. And it's finding what works for your child. And like you say, you go off because you need 2 minutes to regulate yourself. And, you know, children need that space as well. Or some children do. And it can help them regulate themselves and come back down and calm down. And then, like you say, you almost go, okay, we've hit pause on that. You come back in, that feeling has gone or dissipated slightly, and you can move on.
Let's start again.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I love this one. Reorganise a room in your house. I love cleaning. The only thing I don't like cleaning is the bathroom. I don't know why.
Oh, I hate cleaning bathrooms.
Because I find with the bathroom, when you've got quite a big family, you clean it and within 10 minutes, you're
it's
like, oh,
trashed
for
again.
goodness sake. So I don't like cleaning the bathroom, but there is a certain sense of satisfaction for me when I've cleaned the whole house. Everything's hoovered and dusted and I've mopped floors, and I sit back and go, Oh, everything's clean.
It's like when you sort that junk drawer out. Everyone in everyone's house has a junk drawer.
I've got a junk drawer.
And everything gets chucked in it. And then every so often you go, right, I'm going to sort that drawer out.
Yeah, I've also
and the
got,
sense of satisfaction when it's done.
I've got a massive sock issue as well. I mean, honestly.
Well, in a household of 5, you would have.
Honestly, I just don't know where they go. Why don't any of them match? I mean, who... Like, where are they?
So you haven't got the point of just wearing any old random socks together?
I just can't. I can't do that. They have to be.
They have to match.
Exact match. But like, literally, where are these socks? Because
no idea.
It's
They
not
just
like
vanish,
you take
don't
one
they?
off and put one on, is it?
No, but where do they go?
Honestly.
You do wonder, don't you? There's a sock monster out there that steals them, I'm sure.
Right, we are coming to the end of our show. We are not on for the next couple of weeks. I think we're back around the 21st of August. I want to say something like that, but we'll keep you posted. Thank you so much for listening. Enjoy the summer holidays, mums and children, and we will see you soon.
Stay tuned to Salam Radio.